Hello, good morning, dear. We are back again with our another session of science. In last class, we have completed our chapter fiber to fabric. In this, we have learned how we get wool from cotton, how we get silk from silkworms, and today we are going to start our next chapter. It's heat. First of all, we'll discuss what's heat. Heat is a form of energy which tells us that an object is hot or cold. It is a form of energy. As you observe what's heat, we use woolen in winter and cotton in summer. As you all are familiar that in summer there is too much heat, so we use cotton so that our body cannot capture the heat too much because cottons not allowed to heat keep inside, and the woolens in winter are used. As in winter there is too much cold, so we use woolens so that our body captures heat. Woolens capture heat near to our body because woolens not allow to transfer heat, so we feel hot when we use woolen. If we give heat to any object, then its temperature rises. Means if we continuously heating water on a gas stove, then the temperature of the water rises. And if heat is taken away from any object, then its temperature decreases. Now discussing what's the unit of heat. The unit of heat is joule or calorie. Heat can be measured in joule or calorie. Now, hope you know, but we are discussing again what's unit. As we are measuring water in liter, we are measuring sugar, salt in kg. In the same way, heat is measured in joule and calories. Now we are doing an experiment to check what's heat or understand what's heat. We have taken three beakers A, B, and C, and we have kept hot water in the beaker B and cold water in the beaker A, and in beaker C we have mixed both hot and cold water, means there is normal water or mixed water. So we will do an experiment. Keep your one hand in the beaker A and the other hand in the beaker B. Keep it for 2 to 3 minutes, and after 2 to 3 minutes bring out your hands from both and keep them both hands in the beaker C. So as you dip your hands in the beaker C, the hand which was kept in beaker A feels cold, and which was kept in beaker B feels hot. There is a variation in the both, as the hand in cold water feels this hot and the hand in hot water feels this mixture cold. It is observed that there is a difference in temperature when we compare 2 or 3. So in this way we cannot differentiate hot and cold because the temperature of each person's body vary according to time, as someone is feeling hot or someone is feeling cold according to their body balance. So in this way we need a reliable measure. So the reliable measure we use is called temperature. So from the experiment we understood what's the difference between hot and cold. Now we understand the temperature. What's temperature? The degree of hotness or coldness of a body or environment is called temperature. Means the degree of hotness, how hot a body or how cold a body is called temperature. A hot object has higher temperature, means an object is hot, then its temperature would be high, whereas a cold object has lower temperature. As you usually hear that in winter there is continuous fall in temperature, means the temperatures goes on decreasing, it comes to 1 to 2 degree, and at some places it goes on negative, means there is a too much ice or there is a too much cold. And in summer there is temperature continues high, means continues increasing. So in this way we understand a hot object has higher temperature and a cold object has lower temperature. Now there is a measurement scale of temperature. An instrument used for measuring temperature is called thermometer. Thermometer is an instrument which we use to measure temperature. The most common used thermometer is mercury thermometer. It is used commonly. There is a minimum and maximum temperature in thermometer, same as geometrical scale. As we all are familiar, the scale has readings on it, means there it is 1 centimeter, 2, it is measured in centimeter. In the same way, thermometer has a scale. The scale are of two types. One is Fahrenheit. In Fahrenheit there is a measure in 94 to 108 Fahrenheit, and on the other side there is also a measurement scale which varies from 35 to 42 degree centigrade. So in this way the temperature have a scale for measuring the temperature. There is minimum and maximum one. The most common scales of thermometer are Celsius scale, Fahrenheit scale and Kelvin scale. In Celsius scale, the lower fixed point is 0 degree Celsius and the upper fixed point is 100 degree Celsius. At 0 degree Celsius, we can say an object or any substance freeze, means it completely becomes solid. And at 100 degree, it's completely boiling. We can say water boils at 100 degree centigrade. So 0 degree is the freezing point and 100 degree is the boiling point of water. It means there are 100 divisions in the Celsius scale. The next one is Fahrenheit scale. It is named after the German scientist Fahrenheit because the scientist discovered this scale and the scale is named on his name, Fahrenheit scale. The lower point in the Fahrenheit scale is 32 degree Fahrenheit and the upper point is 212 degree Fahrenheit. The third one is Kelvin scale. The lower point is 273 Kelvin is called the freezing point and the upper point is 373 Kelvin is called the boiling point. The Celsius and Kelvin scale as compared, 0 degree centigrade is equal to 273 degree Kelvin. 0 degree centigrade or 0 degree Celsius equals to 273 Kelvin and 100 degree Celsius is equal to 373 Kelvin. As there is a variation, but the normal human being have a temperature of 35 to 37. The 37 is the factual, or we can say a normal human has 37 degree Celsius temperature, and in Fahrenheit 37 we can say the normal is 98 degree Fahrenheit or 98 point something. So it's all about today's class. Hope you enjoyed the class. We have some questions for you which we have studied today. Define heat and give its unit. The second question is what is temperature and name instrument used for measuring the temperature. The third question is define most common scales of thermometer. There are three scales. You have to define each according to the variation of their temperatures. Hope you enjoyed the class. Best of luck. Meet you soon.